Rap Circle is finally here. I know everybody been waiting for it, right? And I'm not playing no games. Yeah. Circle of rap back and I'm going and leaving tracks in morning. And I don't give a crap whether you streaming, you torrent this. You can try to contest what you be needing in army. Beat them in Normandy. Current rappers eat to the warning. Stone cold like a Steve Austin. He jacking, I'm putting rappers in these coffins. He's acting like he got it, but he's lost it. Keep attacking these slackers that want to feed off me. He's softy. This one for everybody. Supporters to haters just to show that I'm greater. I mean steak and potatoes on the way to Decatur. Maybe that's just a little made up, but you got a little ways up before you can even make up all the ground. And the distance between us, I'm lapping around, and that's the reason you seen us. And you can talk down, but that don't really mean much. Cause you are a clown, let my enemies team up. It still won't be a fair fight, cause I'm very nice. I practice at every night to get on this herd mic. You know I'm alert, right? You know that it ain't nothing to serve, right? And I be killing tracks to the earth like my birthright. I'm solid like sound money, and you fools sound funny. Now one of you clowns want me to pound your face in the dirt, so stop irking me when I'm round. No, it's going down, I'm going to town, holding the crown. I'm saying that I'm so amazing. If I'm Ruben, then you Clay Aiken, but second place gets nothing. So get up out this godforsaken booth. The truth is you sadly mistaken. Proof I'm better than layman. Shoot, I'm Super Saiyan blue. This rap game, what you can't pursue. I'm a blatant root canal like an aching tooth. So now cause the rap circle is here now. Underestimated my following, gave our dollars to the pre-order column. So what the problem is, say you was dropping it, and then turn around, did the opposite. Lining your pockets, you got a lot of nerve to be opting this. I guess I bit off more than I can chew. Let's not excuse my tardiness, I like to apologize to my audience. Not like I've been partying, promise not being fraudulent. I've been in homestead like a privatizing Rothbardian. Part of a parliament, that's a problem. I plan on abolishing, cause a raucous, I'll best the friggin' product you all are in. And all that talking, I ain't buying what you offering. You about as intimidating and soft as what your daughter is. You been a faking, yeah, you still hating. You can't knock me cause I've been through Olympic trials of tribulations. Been on this grind and walked many miles to get this cake, and now I'm going ape like I'm a Saiyan. Quit playing with me, cause I'm a lot to deal with. I don't acknowledge you because you too retarded to understand my skill set. So when I kick this knowledge, it's gonna fly over your heel head. So polish up your mind real fast so I don't feel bad. I went from being broke to being hopeful. From standing on the post to going postal. I'm supposed to be on the poster competition's toast because I'm vocal. A bar for you like I'm Oprah. You should probably get off the sofa or the soapbox. Going at me, I hope not. You attacking with no plot cause you act like a robot. You move when you told to move. You a puppet with a master, I'm the antithesis. That's why I'm opposed to you. I'm the whack rapper, back snapper. Used to be a gat capper, now I'm spitting raps from the Adam's apple. Better back paddle before you get the best at them. That battle's not one you won't back at them. Average guys asking me how I smash these beats. If I told you, I'd have to fold you. That's classified. Don't like to brag, but I had to boast. It's a fad of mine. So please don't be sad when the opinions paired with that in mind. I think it's asinine that people whine like a buster because they life don't measure up to another sucker. What type of life might tell Tucker I don't support you? Tactics the way that you battle and they gon' cut the mustard. You seem like you a teen wife, not prepared for this mean life, not even aware you just see a green light. I think you mean right, but you look at me like an alien in the night. If I'm the A, then you the Z type. The proto, it's me, bro. You can try to dress it up when I'm in street clothes, I still peak so. Probably one of the few lies I ever told. That's because I don't peak, I just grow.
Take notes, niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Jay and Cannon. I appreciate you guys joining us. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with us, and I appreciate it. Jay will be with us shortly. He doing some dad things, you know. Gotta commend that. Jay is a dedicated father to make sure his kids is doing, you know, everything they need to do before he gets online, you know, helping his wife, you know. That's what a real man does, guys. You know what I mean? But I'm sure my audience already understands that. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful time out there. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day out there. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream Whether you're on Rumble or you're on YouTube, share the stream. Let people know we're live. Help us get to the top of those algorithms. These likes, the comments, everything makes a difference in the algorithms with YouTube and Rumble. Let's get it. Before I get started, let's see who we got in the chat so far. We got, of course, Bruce G. What's going on, Bruce? Appreciate you. We got Sauce the Prophet. What's up? What's up, Hotep? Emmanuel Presley in the building. He says, what's good, everyone? We got PJM2211. What's going on, PJM? What's going on? Who else we got in here? We got Art Dog in the building. What's going on, Art Dog? Said my KUFI is woven into my scalp. Oh, goodness gracious. I hear that shit, bro. I hear that. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Montoya. What's going on, Montoya? I appreciate you for stopping through. We got Cassius Cam in the building. So what's good, squad? Happy you back safe and sound, brother. Happy you back safe and sound. Over on Twitter. On Twitter. Oh, it'd be nice to be able to stream from Twitter too, y'all. God damn it. Anyway, over on Rumble, we got Young Vader in the building saying, let's go. We got Iron Man 2000 says, I started out on Rumble because I know the KUFI will be on tight. No need to switch. I hear that. Andy Bob says, good morning, people. I appreciate you guys. We got Naut Noir that just jumped in on YouTube. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you guys for stopping through. Man. Anyway, let's get to it. Like I said, JLB with us shortly. He's doing some dad things. We got Dan Glenn. What's going on, Dan Glenn? Dan Glenn in the building. We got 18 over on Rumble. And we got 16 over on YouTube. Let's hit those like buttons, guys. Let's get 16 likes on YouTube. And let's get 18 likes over on Rumble. Let's get it. JR Bell, what's going on? JR Bell, what's going on? Hotep and build, sir. Hotep and build. All right, let's see. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. So, let's start off with a couple of newsworthy topics before we get to the KUFI on Tight segment. PayPal is under fire right now. Holy shit. Seems like PayPal has gone the way of the woke. PayPal has gone the way of the woke. And they are about to go broke. All right? They're about to go broke. Holy smokes, man. So, let's see where we at here. So, let's read a couple of tweets real quick. Because people are really pissed at PayPal. Then we'll get to the article. Let's see. So, let's see. All right. Until Jay ready. Let's see. Folks here saying they dumped PayPal because it went woke. LOL. Dummies. This guy right here. I just dumped PayPal. Go woke, go broke. Account closed. We're right into confirm your PayPal account has been closed. People closing their PayPal accounts. Already dumped PayPal when they went woke. Breaking. Rumors now swirling that Elon Musk is working on a Twitter payment processing system set to compete with PayPal. Would you dump PayPal if Twitter Pay format became available? You know what the funny part is that if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. PayPal wasn't PayPal founded by Elon Musk? Wasn't PayPal founded by Elon Musk? Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I know that Elon Musk had something to do with PayPal. All right, I'm sure he made some money off of PayPal. Let me know in the chat if I'm right about that. I dumped PayPal. No $2,500 fine BS. I'm often restricted on Facebook for haranguing Republicans. Oh shit. I figured out how to avoid Facebook jail. Then Twitter even restricted me for comparing GA residents who will vote for Office Walker to the Deliverance natives, and they called us snowflakes. Okay. I've already dumped PayPal when they tried to slide a $2,500 charge to your account on file for spreading whatever they deemed as misinformation. Oh, was it both Elon and Jack Dorsey? I thought Jack Dorsey had something to do with Cash App or Square. I thought that Elon had PayPal and then Jack Dorsey had Square. I thought that's how that worked. I could be wrong. That's why I ask you guys. You know what I mean? Elon helped create PayPal. Okay. Anyway, let's go to this article over the Free Press says what the hell happened to PayPal? This was today. Let's make this bigger for you guys. There we go. One by one, they go to start their business day only to find a baffling message from their payment app informing them you can no longer do business with PayPal. What? There's little to no explanation. They have somehow offended the sensibilities of someone somewhere deep inside the bureaucracy. They are simply told via an email from PayPal's risk and compliance department that after an internal review, we decided to permanently limit your account as there was a change in your business model or your business model was considered risky. What the fuck does that mean? Let me read that again. We decided to permanently limit your account as there was a change in your business model or your business model was considered risky. What the fuck does that mean? There was a change in your business model. What the fuck? Why does PayPal have anything to do with your business model? Unless you're like you selling fucking Coke. Unless you're named Griselda Blanco or Tony Montana, right? Like, why does that matter? What your business model is? Think about that shit. Like, really though? Let's keep reading. In case there's any doubt, the email adds, you'll not be able to conduct any further business using PayPal. Then toward the bottom, if you have funds in your PayPal balance, we'll hold it for up to 180 days. After that period, we'll email you with information on how to access your funds. What?
Really, nigga?
You gotta be kidding me, yo. You gotta be kidding me. You gonna hold my shit for 180 days, my money. After that period, we'll email you with information on how to access your funds. Are you serious?
Shit.
Y'all can kiss my ass on that. If you're one of the lucky ones and your account has just been suspended, you can go to customer service, explain your situation, and hope that someone gets back to you. If you have been banned, you'll need an attorney to file a subpoena for the internal PayPal documents simply to learn why you've been banned. Good luck getting unbanned. What the fuck? These are entrepreneurs, writers, academics, activists, the very same people PayPal, whose mission is the democratize the financial services, was meant to empower. PayPal won't say how many of them it has suspended or banned. In June 2021, an Electronic Frontier Foundation and other civil liberties groups wrote a letter to PayPal and Venmo calling on them to open up. So far, they have not said. Aaron Terror, Director of Public Advocacy at the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression. The people who founded PayPal, the so-called PayPal Mafia, include Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, David Sachs, and Max Levchin. All are champions of free speech. All have expressed shock and dismay at what is happening to the company they created. Several founders agreed to talk with the Free Press for this article. Quote: If the online forms of your free money are frozen, that's like destroying people, economically limiting their ability to exercise their political voice, Thiel told me. There's something about destroying people economically that seems like a far more totalitarian thing. Like I said, how do you control people, guys? How do you control people? You control people through fear, and you control people through debt. You control people through fear, and you control people through debt. And what better way to try to control some people, right? What better way to try to control some people than to freeze their money for 180 fucking days? That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. You gonna freeze my money for 180 days simply because you don't like my business model, or you don't like the way I do business, or you don't like my, like, if I had Canon Hotep firearms, and PayPal don't like my business model of, you know, a 2A distributor. Let's just call me a 2A distributor, right? What's up, Jay? You ready to jump in?
Oh yeah. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. We got Jay Paulon back in the building, guys.
Salute everyone. How's it going?
Man, PayPal wilding. PayPal tripping.
They are.
PayPal done lost their goddamn mind.
Yes.
So if I got Hotep firearms and I'm a proud 2A distributor of Freedom Seeds and fucking and 2A tools,
Yeah.
PayPal might not like that shit. They might not like the fact that, you know, I do business with PayPal. Somebody want to buy some 5.56 or some 9mm that blow the lung out for me,
Right.
and they, you know, I sell it through PayPal. PayPal going to fucking flag me and say I don't like the way you do business, and they going to keep my money 180 days while they fucking suspend my account, and I ain't got no recourse. I gotta get a lawyer on the case. That's extortion, ain't it?
Right.
Am I wrong about that?
I feel you. That's what we're going. What we're heading to, though. Social credit, right?
Right.
Social credit's going to dictate in the measure of what we're able to do or not do. They're keeping. It's another way of trying to keep tabs on the populace, and we already see how they've been keeping tabs on those people over there in China. We got that situation on the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
Look how they were wilding out over there in Australia as well. Well, you take Australia as a great example. They went through the program of giving up their 2A or their variation of it, of course, over there in their country, and now they're facing the consequences. Right?
Yep.
They can have law enforcement just run up in their house at any old given time and do as they want.
Right. So check it, right? So if I'm selling dildos and butt plugs, I bet I can use PayPal then, right? I can use PayPal then. I'm selling ass on OnlyFans. I can use PayPal then, right?
I'm gonna type in pause into the chat real quick.
Pause. I can use PayPal then, right? But let me be selling some ammunition, right? And somebody use PayPal to pay me for my ammunition. Guess what PayPal gonna tell me?
Tough break, nigga.
And take my money. Right? If I got copies and copies and copies of Behold a Pale Horse, and I'm like, hey, for the low price of $19.99, you too could have a Behold a Pale Horse copy. You know what they gonna tell me?
Tough break, nigga.
If HJ decide to sell his Patriot Report via PayPal, and it's giving out the secrets of that creature from Jekyll Island, and PayPal don't like Hotep Jesus,
Tough break, nigga.
that's what they gonna tell us, and they gonna hold our money, and then they gonna tell us how we get our money back after 180 days. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Right? Now, man.
We saw that document yesterday that you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
We saw that document yesterday, and they were saying it's the whack-a-mole strategy against these people. They pop up, let's whack them back down.
Yep. That's exactly what it is, the whack-a-mole. This is social credit right here. This is social credit, guys. Period, full stop. Social credit. This is what it is. This is how they control you. This is why they want the CBDC. That's why this shit is in the pilot program right now.
Yeah.
And watch when that CBDC really roll out. Guess who's going to affect first? Anybody getting fucking government aid. Welfare, WIC. Right? VA benefits.
I hate to see what's going to happen to the Social Security system.
CBDC.
We're sending all these reparations off to these other areas, and Social Security is going to be falling by the wayside.
Social Security not even going to exist in the next 5 years.
Man, 5 years?
I give it 5, and that's generous.
Woo.
That's generous.
Goodness. It's harsh times ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that. J.R. Bell. He says, don't forget about Nickel Slick and the Cash App thing, and it don't even it extends past Cash App. People gotta fucking disclose anything $600 or more that they receive on Cash App, bruh. What? So it's Christmas time, and you got that savvy grandma that got her iPhone. She got a TikTok and shit, and grandma got Cash App. And grandma like, you know what? Let me send my grandbaby some money. Right? She's sitting over there in Costa Rica chilling because she got it like that. Right? And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna send my grandbabies. I'm gonna send them $600 each. Right? Because grandma, she doing her thing, right? Grandma done had a nice life. She got her Social Security.
Salute to grandma.
Salute to grandma.
She earned that.
Salute to grandma. That. You know what grandma get? Grandma get a Don DeMarco.
There you go.
Don DeMarco.
So what you gonna do? Flag the kids for the $600 that grandma sent? That's what y'all gonna do? Why? Because y'all just need to get every little bit of cut. Whatever happened to anything over 10 grand is the shit that you go for. Hell, let's do it like the casinos do. Say for example here in Maryland, right? Anything over $11.99 you got to get taxed on. Right? That's how it is in the casinos here in Maryland. So if you go to the casino and you hit for like $1,200, right? You got to pay taxes on that $1,200. Anything under $11.99 you got to pay taxes on. That's how the casinos work here. Now, I don't agree with any of that shit. I'm like, fuck that. I fuck you got to pay taxes on your winnings. It's like 28%, yo. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But you $600? $600? What if I owe somebody $600, right? I borrowed $600. I owe somebody $600. Cash App was fucking perfect. Venmo was fucking perfect for like, hey, yo, I ain't got it right now. Nah, nigga. Send me my money through Venmo. You ain't got to have the cash on you. Send me that Venmo. Send me that Cash App, bro. Right? Now you got to be like, hey, yo, just send me $599.99. And then send me $1. Like, send me 1 cent. What the fuck is that, bruh? Like, this is crazy. And PayPal's going the same way.
Yeah.
PayPal's going the same way. You know what that tells me? That tells me that PayPal, tells me that Cash App, tells me that Venmo and all those guys took money from the government.
Oof.
Took money from the government. Our dog with the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, sir.
Salute Art Dog.
Don DeMarco.
The people at the top want to control the people under them. Are dumb enough to believe that what they are doing will make the world a better place, bruh.
That's the messaging, right?
That's the messaging, bro. That's the messaging. Hey, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It lets you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we're live. Share this stream. Let people know we're live, man. If you want to donate to the channel, super chats are always welcome, guys. That's the fastest way to get your thoughts read. You know what I mean? Rumble rants always welcome. Fast way to get your thoughts read. If you want to donate directly to, the channel, $ Canon Hotep on Cash App. By the way, $ Canon Hotep on Cash App. Don't send me nothing over $600, please. I'm cool with a 5 or a 10. You know what I mean? I'll take $1.99. Anything you can give, it goes back into the channel, guys. You know what I mean? All this equipment and shit be costing, bro. Holy shit. But this channel is brought to you by viewers like you on my PBS author and ghostwriter and where in the world is Carmen Sandiego shit right now. It's brought to you by viewers like you. Anyway, let's keep it moving. We got Ricky Manor in the building. What's going on, Ricky? Ricky Manor. Hey, guys, if you're not subscribed to Ricky Manor be putting out some fire content as well. I watch him. You know what I mean? Go over there and check him out, too, whenever y'all guys get a chance. Let's see what we got over on Rumble real quick. Let's see. Handy Bob says they held on to over $1 million of Eric July's money. That's right. He had to get a lawyer to get that shit all squared away, but he did the right thing and dropped him ASAP. That's right. That's right. They tried to sabotage his fucking launch. Yo. Insider the Agent says money in America is broken. We need alternate currency now. It's actually blasphemy to put our founders on your fake money, we'd have been against fiat, bar none. You want to hear this theory that I got, yo? And this KUFI on tight right now, okay? This theory I have, right? You remember how they be like, they want to put, we're going to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, right? We're going to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. This is my theory. You know why I think they want to put Harriet on the $20 bill? Now, we all know who Andrew Jackson is, right? He's the current occupier of the $20 bill, right? Now, on his deathbed, right before he died, you know what he said his greatest accomplishment was? His greatest accomplishment was that he killed the bank. That's what he said. He said his greatest accomplishment was he killed the bank. Lo and behold, the creature from Jekyll Island happened. Next thing you know, we got greenbacks. They put his ass on a $20 bill to spite that nigga. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think they put him on the $20 bill as a slap in the face to his legacy. So when they say they want to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bills because they don't give a fuck about the $20 bill because they got a president on the $20 bill that did not like anything that resembled the Federal Reserve or central banking. So they're like, we'll fuck him. We'll put Harriet Tubman on there as another virtue signal. Yeah, that's just my theory on why they want to use the $20 bill for Harriet Tubman. You know what I mean? Just saying. Let me know what y'all think about my theory in the comments, in the chat. You know, let me know what y'all think. But that's what I think. I think that's why they want to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. That's my opinion. Anyway, now let's keep it moving. Your boy, the Diesel himself. Have you seen that movie? You seen Bullet Train yet?
Not yet. I get you telling me that the Diesel's the one that stirs things up.
The shit stirrer.
Yeah.
Yoel Roth. Apparently that nigga on the run.
Oh, yeah.
Really, nigga?
That nigga on the run.
According to sources familiar with the matter.
According to sources familiar with the matter, yeah. He is on the run, quote unquote, in fear for his life.
Oh my goodness.
Because of the degenerates on Twitter that Elon Musk sicked on him because he released the Twitter files. He released the Twitter files. So we're going to go over here to the San Francisco Gate. The San Francisco Gate is what we're going to read from today.
That'll be insightful.
Very insightful. Ex-Twitter head of safety reportedly flees Bay Area home amid Musk attacks.
Oh my.
Amid Musk attacks.
Really, nigga?
Holy shit. Yoel Roth, Elon Musk's former right-hand man. Oh, he was Elon Musk's former right-hand man, apparently. Yeah, I didn't know he owned Twitter long enough to have a right-hand man who was instrumental to the new era of Twitter. Oh, is that right? Has reportedly been forced to flee his home, likely in the Bay Area, after getting harassed by Musk and his supporters. Okay. That's what they want to say. That's what they want to say. Roth, the now departed head of trust and safety, received increased threats after Musk promoted a baseless accusation that his former employee endorsed children accessing adult internet services. CNN first reported on Monday. I'm gonna stop right there. Actually, no, let's keep it going right here. Looks like Yoel is arguing in favor of children being able to access adult internet services in his PhD thesis. Musk wrote in a tweet Saturday with a screenshot of what appears to be a thesis written by Roth about gay hookup apps, specifically Grindr. In it, he argues that services like these, which already are known to have underage users, should focus on crafting safety strategies that can accommodate a wide variety of use cases as a form of harm reduction on social media. Roth is gay. Who gives a fuck? So when you read that and you get through that word salad, right? When you read that shit and you get through all of that word salad, what he's saying is, hey, why don't you make a grinder for underage kids?
Oh man,
that's what I read from that. Am I wrong? That's what it sounds like he's saying. It sounds like he's saying, why don't you make a grinder for underage children? What up, Monique? Monique in the building with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. She says, so fleas mean vacation in the Caribbean. He might have. What up? We got Kid Gravity in the building. What's the deal, bro? He might have went and he might have rented Sam Bankman Fried's spot since he ain't using it right now. Yeah. I mean, that's probably what he's doing. Probably hanging out in the Bahamas and shit.
That sounds like a future act in Congress to me, the Social Media Harm Reduction Act.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what it sounds like is coming to me.
That's what
and that is where they're going to introduce CBDC, social credit, digital ID verification programs, all in the name of safety. So this is exactly what we were talking about. Were we talking about this last night?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about. We was reading this shit last night in the Twitter files.
Man, that word salad right there, the social media harm reduction, it just sounds like that's going to have applied to the end of it act, and it's going to be passed by Congress, and it's going to require digital ID verification purposes that are going to be tied to your cell phone, and then eventually your bank account, and eventually your social credit score, and eventually this, and eventually that. It's all very similar and reminiscent of the Patriot Act, and how when that was introduced, and the same thing that we saw with the 2 weeks to stop this slow the spread. You give them the inch, but their whole game plan is to take a mile, and that's where they're going to go with this as well. We're doing this out of the safety concerns for the children, and just where we've been inundated with these social media challenges, right? Where your challenge is to eat a Tide Pod. Your challenge is to go shock yourself or to hang yourself from your closet, right? So all of that
carotene shit.
Right, all that's going to come under this new umbrella of we're doing this to protect you, the citizens, because we care about your lives and we care about what happens to the kids and blah, 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 blah. Actually, it's all a ruse in order to pass more totalitarian measures to strip our freedoms rather than to keep us utilizing freedom.
Yeah, yep. That's the funny part, right? That's the crazy part. And then it'll be hidden on fucking page 900 of a 1,000-page fucking bill. Here, we're gonna call it this shit on this surface. We're gonna call it this fucking, title that who couldn't get behind this title, but then like page 900 gonna have all the shit they taken away from you. You know what I mean?
Right. You look awful voting no against the Social Media Harm Reduction Act. What's wrong with you? You want social media to continue to harm our children? You want these dangerous chokeout game challenges to continue? We could stop it right here and save lives.
Meanwhile, on the back end, they saying that fucking Grindr can have a fucking 17 and under fucking category.
Yeah, in the fine print of the document that no one's read.
Well, in the fine print, we can have NAMBLA is going to run this side of it.
Oh Lord, it just gets worse. Like the only people that are gonna vote no on this is gonna be the Rand Pauls.
Yeah,
and that's it. Of course, they're gonna get hammered on social media by the insane leftist and the rhinos of the Republican Party. What's looking more and more each day like the Uniparty, because they keep coming to agreement on a ton of egregious stuff. Yeah,
that's exactly right. And but the thing about it is, right, so in what we just read, right, where they said, what did they say? They said, let's go back. Where we at? Oh, here we go. Baseless accusations. Baseless.
Hey.
Baseless accusations. Is that what they want to say? Is that how they want to do it? Baseless accusations?
It's a bold strategy, Todd. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Baseless accusations.
Baseless accusations, guys. Baseless accusations? Is that what we're going to call them? Okay. All right. Let's go over here to, looks like, I don't know, Jake Shields compiled this or what? Jake Shields, guys, if you guys don't know who Jake Shields is, he's one of the most baddest men on the planet. He used to whoop ass in the UFC. Right? One of the greatest mixed martial arts fighters that fought. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't think Yoel Roth would ever want to run into that man. I don't know if my big ass would want to run into Jake Shields. Anyway, he says, I would say the FBI needs to investigate Yoel Roth's head of Twitter safety for being a pedo, but they likely were in on it. Woo! Woo! Okay, bro, I hear that. So, anyway, let's see what this says. Let's read some of his tweets. Yoel Roth. That awkward moment when you can't tell whether your neighbor has a really loud infant or is just watching really loud porn.
Really, nigga?
Is that right? Is that right, yo? A really loud infant or watching really loud porn. Is that right? That type of porn you watch, yo? You watching Baby Smut? That what you watching? Is your favorite movie 8mm with fucking Nicolas Cage, yo? What the who tweets that? That's not funny. That sounds fucking disgusting.
It's like the Chrissy Teigen stuff, right?
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck this is, but he apparently agreed. Muscle bear with beard, hot. Muscle bear with beard holding child inexplicably hotter. Sorry guys, sorry about that. That was a hard word to pronounce. Holy shit. This guy needs to go the way of the fucking wood chipper.
Really, nigga?
And then people wonder why we don't want drag queens reading to our fucking kids. That fucking gay pride, even though I don't agree with it, even like old school gay people don't even go to fucking gay pride no more because of the degeneracy that happens. It's people like this. All right? Were you on XY monogenic or I don't know what the fuck that means? What's that? What the fuck is that? Morganic? Mogenic? What the fuck is that? Or another teen targeted gay social networking site? I'd love to chat with you for a project I'm working on. What? Okay. Like that. Okay. But this is the one that this is the one that's been circling around, right? Can high school students ever meaningfully consent to sex with their teachers?
How about no?
Like, really, why would he did this in 2010. Can high school students ever have meaningful consent to sex with their teachers? Really? Only a degenerate asked some shit like that. Again.
How about no?
Like, really? The funny part is this nigga look like he can't get I guess he ain't trying to hit the poon. He want something up. He wants something else. He wants something else. You can't pull a dude your own age there, yo. You can't pull a person your own age, yo. Red flags, Derna. Red flags. That's a fucking understatement. That's a fucking understatement. Holy shit. That's a goddamn understatement.
Like that, where there's smoke, there's fire. Something's not right going on over here with these tweets. Shay T says on Twitter, he made a couple of tweets about pizza too. Is that right? Is that right? I seen somebody with like a pizza t-shirt on, but it kind of looked like the pizza sign that we supposed to be worried about, and I kind of wanted to punch him in the face. I'm dead ass. I was on a job. And this guy was moving from here to Chicago.
And he had kids, but his T-shirt, it looked like the symbol. And I kind of wanted to. I legit when I seen it right, and I wasn't the only person that seen it. So my helper at the time was my aunt baby father was with me, and we both seen it at the same time. We both had the same reaction. We both saw red. Like we both had it's like he was like, yo, you see his fucking T-shirt? He said it before I could say it. He said, you see his fucking T-shirt? I was like, yeah, I see that shit. He said, nigga. And we just got the job done, and we didn't know how to react. This is before I even did any of this stuff. This might have been like 7 or 8 years ago. This might have been 7 or 8 years ago. And we were on a job, and I'm sitting there like, but I don't have no proof or nothing. You feel me? It's just the T-shirt, but the T-shirt had the sign. It had the symbol. It looked just like it. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, I didn't know what to do. Right? Like, I'm just like, damn, I felt conflicted, yo, because like we did the job, we left. He seemed like a nice enough guy, but the T-shirt threw us all the way the fuck off. Exactly, during like he might have just been a normie, and that's why I kind of left this shit alone. There was no other red flags other than the T-shirt, right? We was in his house. He was taking some bulk trash away. I ain't seen no weird shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, he was moving. All the weird shit might have fucking already been packed up. But I ain't want to fucking do nothing crazy. And this nigga, he just got a T-shirt that he got from fucking Old Navy or some shit. I don't know. But he seemed like he was it's saying he was an untouchable.
Oh.
At the same time too. But anyway, but this shit is crazy. Can a high school student ever meaningfully consent to sex with their teachers? Like, who the fuck asked that? Who asked that? Who asked that? All right, what's the legal age? Right, 18? Is legal age 18 in the United States?
I thought it was state by state, but I don't know overall.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know if there's state by state for statutory and the other things that they go through.
Whatever the legal age is, the fucking legal age, people. Why are everybody trying to move the goalposts? And I would argue that 18 might still be too fucking young. I'd feel fucking weird. Shit, I feel weird if a 21-year-old came on to me. Like, get your little itty bitty ass up out of here. Like, that shit just is weird to me. That shit weird to me. Even like, think about it, right? If you 40 and a 32-year-old girl comes and holler at you, it's like, damn, shit, when I was 5, you wasn't even thought of. You know what I mean? Like, even though it just feel weird, yo. Like, I don't know. Like, this shit is crazy, and the fact that he was tweeting this shit like nobody had a problem with it is an issue. It's a fucking issue. It's a fucking issue. Now, I don't know if they investigate him and they find a fucking hard drive full of fucking, kid toucher shit. I don't know if they can hold him accountable for these tweets. Honestly, like, there's nothing they can really do. You know what I mean? Like, I guess you look at them, they in bad taste, they in poor taste, and who the fuck asked this shit? But like, I guess unless you find some Anthony Weiner shit, you know what I mean? Some fucking Hunter Biden shit, you can't do nothing with him. I guess the most you can do is fire him. And I guess he's been fired. Now, him being on the fucking run, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about you, yo. You fucking diesel. That's my favorite. That's my term now. I'm like, anybody that's a shit stirrer, that's a fucking asshole, that's just out here to start fucking shit, you're a diesel. This dude single-handedly destroyed public discourse on a fucking social media app by being the fucking devil on your shoulder, in your ear. That's what he was. I ain't gonna defame him because I don't know. I don't know if he a kid toucher or not. I mean, who the fuck asked these dumbass questions? You know what I mean? Shit is weird. Exactly, Derna. Exactly. We don't arrest people for thought crime, but we can still shun them. That is true. Right? Anyway, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He's just a snake, in my opinion. The shit that he did was some, that was some shady understanding. I don't care what you say. He glows in the dark all night. He glows in the dark. I think he one of them boys. I don't know what agency he belonged to, but he belonged to one of them. And his whole job was to set parameters and stuff in place covertly at Twitter to shut up dissenting voices, especially during the 2020 election. That was his whole job. And whether he got fired this time, he got fired, but mission accomplished. He did it. He fucking did it. He did it. He completed his job. This shit crazy. You know what I was watching the other night? And I felt weird for watching it, even though everybody in the movie was an adult. Super bad.
You know what? I never saw it.
You know, saw it with Jonah Hill and the girl that played Gwen Stacy in like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was about a bunch of high school kids trying to get laid.
It was a modern day Rivers. What was that movie that came out? The Animal House and the other one, the Riverdale or whatever high school movie.
I don't know. I know Riverdale is a show on, and that's another one. Riverdale on the CW. With it's supposed to be like a play off the Archie comics and fucking Josie and the Pussycats and shit like that.
Right.
There's a lot of that shit in that show too, where they supposed to be high school kids. There's a lot of fucking sex to be had and drugs to be did in that show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And they gear that shit to teenagers.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, was the Hardy Boys too on there with that girl.
Mm-hmm.
She came through, and the first episode everybody was just smashing everybody, and I was like, there's nothing about anything like the old school stories was telling us. This is just modern day craziness going on,
Because they want to normalize this shit. They want to normalize it. Yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's what I was trying to say. Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Animal Houses, reminiscent of those things.
Porky's, yeah.
Right, Porky's.
Yeah, modern day Porky's. We got Robert Banks in the building. Yeah, Porky's. Dazed and Confused. Remember the famous line from Dazed and Confused?
What was it?
With your boy, what's his name? With the fucking Buick commercials and shit like that. Matthew McConaughey. One thing about these high school girls, I get older and they stay the same age. Yeah, that's another one. 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. That's another show they supposed to be high school, and high school children are watching this show.
Man, I didn't want to watch that 13 Reasons Why. Or what's the other one with Zendaya, that Euphoria or whatever? I didn't want to watch that either.
I ain't gonna lie, 13 Reasons Why, I watched the first season, and then like the second season was weird. I'm just like, okay. And the reason I wanted to watch it is because like it had an interesting story. However, they started going SJW and they started doing all this unnecessary shit, right? I'm thinking it's shedding the light on it's shedding the light on shit that happened with kids. You know what I mean? Like, you got high school kids that they go home, they don't tell their parents that they going through it in school. You know what I mean? But all the while they got issues in school and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? So on that level, I'm sitting there like, you know what? This probably could possibly be something. I watched it because I didn't know if I wanted my daughter to watch it or not. Because
I got you.
Because like my daughter's aloof sometimes, right? She's a smart girl, but sometimes she's aloof. Like at one point, I got extreme, and I'm like, I'm about to make her ass watch The Lovely Bones. She don't never fucking pay attention to where she walking and shit. I'm about to scare the shit out of her, right? I'm about to scare the fuck out of her.
Situational awareness, huh?
Situational awareness. Sit your ass down and watch this fucking movie. See this? If you don't fucking take them AirPods out your ear and turn that goddamn phone down and keep your head on the swivel, this could possibly happen, right?
Yeah.
Scare the fuck out of her. But like, there are other ways of parenting other than scaring the shit out of your kids, right?
Man.
But a lot of these movies and TV shows that are geared toward teenagers, that's all they got is sex and drugs in them, bro.
it's another form of indoctrination. It's not entertainment, and it's not we're not learning anything off of it in those situations. It's the way that they're trying to program this specifically. You know, there's certain propaganda pieces that come out every year, and they try to sway us in one direction or another, where they're trying to where they will a roundabout way make an Orange Man type of character, a Donnie Teague type character in it, and he's the bad guy, and we're all supposed to go against him because, you know, he's your typical white male, and he's got to be the villain. And they do these type of theatrics with all this in a way that's it's negative on our system overall. So I try to avoid some stuff like that, like I mentioned Euphoria or whatever, where if you're gonna sit there and watch it, you're really just indoctrinating yourself with agendas rather than learning, broadening your horizon, or being entertained. You're being lectured, and you're being talked down to as the consumer of that product, and you're being shown things in a negative light, and it's kind of like encouraging you to take those paths. It's like you get these movies that are like, not the weed head movies, but the movies where they're doing really explicit, you know, drugs is really harmful to one's body. Yeah. And they're like kind of promoting that. And they're like, hey, look how cool this is to just do this. And years ago when Cocktail came out, Cocktail with Tom Cruise, it was entirely propaganda in favor of the alcohol industry. And we saw this happen in movies before with the cigarettes, and how they would, you know, propagandize those things, where you had Fred Flintstone taking a puff of smoke and saying, hey, well, I'm over here smoking these great Lucky Strikes or whatever it was, right? Yeah. So we get inundated with those messages, and then they, at a subconscious level, they try to hit us over the head with it. So for some stuff in film and TV, I'll avoid for those reasons, or I'll turn it off if I'm watching it and it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and I'm like, all right, man, I've had enough of this. This messaging is just it's all the way wrong. And we have the kids out there. The kids are gonna. This is the kind of stuff that's gonna get stuck in their head, and they're gonna think that that's all right. That they're gonna think that that's the type of behavior that should be celebrated or participated in.
Bruh. All I'm saying, guys, keep an eye on your kids out here. Keep an eye on your kids. You got motherfuckers like Yoel Roth on the prowl. You got motherfuckers like this on the prowl. Just understand. Just stay in your kids' ear. Let them know this shit is degeneracy. Right? Just let them know that this shit is just off the hook. They don't need to deal with like this shit. They don't need to be watching this shit. They too young for it. They got their whole lives ahead of them. So stop trying to grow up so fast. Right?
Yeah, they keep trying to get these kids to grow up. By the time that they're little toddlers, they want to introduce. You remember when they were coming out with that, talking about they want to introduce sex education to kindergartners and stuff. They haven't even done their reading and writing yet.
Right.
And you're trying to have them go off to story time hour, where they're seeing things that are indecent.
Right.
Seeing things that would make you and your spouse blush, but you want to take a child and indoctrinate them at a young age into this culture of sexualization.
Right. You saw that project. You saw that Project Veritas shit, right?
Yeah, Project Veritas. That's what I was going to say.
Right, with the D's like, oh yeah, we had. What'd he say? He said we had the LGBTQ health center come and give out butt plugs and dildos. Pause. To the kids at a school. This is a private school, guys, by the way, where parents are paying like $40,000 a year for their kids to be indoctrinated like this. And this is what they're doing with the parents' money. I guarantee if the parents knew, which I'm pretty sure they fucking know now, I'm interested to know how the parents are reacting to this shit. If the parents knew this shit beforehand, you know, or now, like, what are they gonna do about it?
Right.
What are they gonna do about it? Because this shit is ridiculous.
In the name of progressivism, right? But it's really regressivism instead of progressivism. It's regressive and harmful, self-harming.
During 1804 says, this was a good one, even in the late 90s, they were already downplaying things in sex ed for teenagers and preteens. The sex ed I got in the Army was graphic pictures of STDs. It was much more informative. You know what my sex ed was, yo?
Yeah.
It was from my cousin. He thought I was going like, so I was a star football player and shit like that. And he thought I was feeling myself a little too much, right? So he made me come over. He made me come over his house, right? He made me come over his house, and this motherfucker pops in kids. He puts kids in the fucking VCR, right?
Movie, all right. That's a wild movie.
Scared all living hell out of me, bruh. Scared all living hell out of me to watch kids, bruh. That shit slowed me the fuck down. I wasn't even out there like that, but I said, fuck this shit. Shorty she got AIDS on the first try? God damn. Right? I'm good. What was his name? Telly? I was like, nah, I'm good. I
recently watched that CBS special, and it's an old one, that Crisis in Black America. Have you watched that CBS special?
Nah.
If not, I could. Well, if you'd be interested in sometime, it's really good. It's about the family structure, and then it took place. This was like, I think it was, the video takes place in either 84 or 86, something like that, and it focuses on teenagers, black teenagers, and it opens with this entire room filled with young black women or black girls, teenagers, and the host is saying, raise your hand in here if you would consider getting married to your baby daddy, or you're going to consider marriage. And none of them raised their hand, and they said, a man is not important in a family. And that was in the 80s. So no, I don't. If only they could do a update in today's world and show us what happened to what were at that point babies, and then they introduced the babies' daddies. There were also, teenage men, or young men or teenage men themselves in high school or in college, etc. Or not. Actually, they were, of course, what they were saying is they were dropping out of everything, and they're like, and I think it took place in New Jersey. So it was an interesting watch, and it reminded me of that escalation of societal ills that's been ongoing from I guess the 60s, 70s, the whole the sexual revolution, but also the dysfunction that was created with the different social programs that were propped up, and with Planned Parenthood, etc.
Yeah, like what Unc say is chess, not checkers, yo. They put this shit in the fucking in play a long time ago, and they just slow roll it. What they say, what's the best way to cook a frog? Put that shit in a pot of water, and you slowly turn the water up on it. That's what they've been doing to us, guys. That's what they've been doing to us.
The eugenicists never went away. The Margaret Sangers of the world never went away. They just got more slick with it. They just didn't get caught saying we're here to eradicate the black population. They stopped saying that, and they said, well, hey, we're here to help Africa with these injections.
Yeah. So I want to play something too when we get to it. Anyway, guys, so check it, right? We about to end it right here for YouTube, but we heading over to Rumble to start the KUFI on tight.
That was the segue.
That was, we just wanted
y'all like that.
We do. We wanted to give you some meaningful conversation over here on YouTube, but we about to head over to Rumble. So check it, right? Right now, I'm putting it in the description, the Rumble link in the description. And I'm also putting it in the chat. I'm putting the Rumble link in the chat. Click on that link, head on over to Rumble. We're gonna get with this KUFI on tight, guys. We're gonna get with this KUFI on tight. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. I feel like I'm about to teach a class out this motherfucker. Oh man, let's go. We got 28 people over here on YouTube. Let's get to all 28 people over there to Rumble, guys. Just click the link, check it out. We about to go over here and start our KUFI on tight segment. This is a Rumble exclusive, guys. A Rumble exclusive. So let's get to it.
Oh, it's popping off over there on Rumble already.
Yeah, yo. I love Rumble. Rumble been showing hella love, yo. So anyway, we about to end it here for YouTube. This is Canon Hotep saying, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Please, guys, keep an eye on your children. Watch who they talking to. We holla at you.
Relax and take notes. This need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. This need